Hi, Justin During here. We're about to go live. Let me go again. A device. And try this. So yeah, that's my driveway. We're gonna take a bike ride very shortly. Gonna share some stuff. Okay, we're gonna just share some more. So we're just gonna disconnect and reconnect a few times basically because we're gonna yeah. So we're just setting up a few connections. I'm gonna share one more thing, and then okay. If it's not playing for you, taters. If it's not playing for you, taters. You're not hearing it at all, taters. Do you hear me now? Because basically, we're gonna go here, right? Do we hear me? Do we see me? Taters, do you see me? I hope you see me, taters. Uh, I'm live. Okay, somebody sees me. Someone, hello, hello, comrade. Hello, taters. Thank you for joining my stream. So we're gonna do this now. We're gonna adjust the camera upward. Okay. Oh, we're gonna turn on. We're gonna use our other camera on our other phone. So I got these gloves, which I never used before, which I don't need, are adding no value to this bike ride, but I found them, so I'm going to use them in true zippy fashion. Uh, they're the kind that you used to be able to, like, your touch phone works with them, but fingerprints don't work. Okay, okay. Yeah, so, okay, cool. So what we're going to do, we're going to start my Strava app in my other phone, or not, we're going to use the bike computer app, because I don't know if Strava works too well when I'm not, because this one doesn't have any kind of. So Supercycle, I use an app called Supercycle, which it gives me a whole bike computer thing, which is I guess kind of cool, except for the whole part. So I do want this, and it'll link up to Strava and save my stats. I'm gonna put that in my pocket. Which pocket am I gonna put that in? Oh, that's a big phone. My old phone is very big and does not fit in my pocket well. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we're gonna go out of my driveway. That's gonna really slow down my ride. We're probably gonna stop soon. Okay. So anyway, there's my car up the block. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. Okay. So I have literally plugged into my phone a USB headset. What? Oh. Yeah. Literally the USB cable down here. How does this even work? Like a USB cable is caught up in my spokes and shit. Oh, okay, it's not in my spokes, it's in my. Okay. How did this not jam up and cause me to stop and die? How am I not dead? Good question. Okay. Now, we're plugging this thing so we get the good audio. Okay. Well, I'll plug my phone in. So I'm going to plug into the USB-C, USB-A adapter. I got an old school microphone. Okay. Cool. Okay. Unfortunately, I probably won't be able to read most people saying most of this bike ride. Okay. Okay, there we go. So hopefully now we're getting the real speaker, the USB speaker. Oh, that fell out. Why do I keep falling out? We might just not get good audio. Maybe because there's so much weight here, because I tested this before. And the cable definitely didn't fall out when I tested it. I'm gonna do this now. If not, we're just gonna have crappy audio. Yeah, okay. So why does this not want to plug in? So maybe we could... Where's the other... I'm gonna put this glove in my pocket because I don't know why I'm wearing this glove. I thought it might be good to have gloves, but I don't know. I can't use gloves. I'm not a glove person. Oh god. Maybe we'll do them. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay, because my clip is covering my USB, and I don't know. Okay, cool. Now we got that. We're totally gonna do this now, okay? Okay. There goes an oncoming car. Okay, let's go do this now, okay. Things seem to be plugged in pretty well. Let's go. Okay, so here we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so hopefully the wind is good. Hopefully, yeah, I don't have a windscreen in this microphone, but at least the microphone in my face. So I figured it'd be better this way. So I had a problem with my shifter. Gears 2 and 3 were not shifting well. And I finally said, screw it. Took it to the bike shop. Didn't cost me anything, but the bike shop is... I hate when people don't explain what they did. I hate this, like, when tech support doesn't do that. Hate it whenever. Like, because, I don't know, I'm a know-it-all. Maybe the problem is I'm a know-it-all. And, you know, just tell me what the hell you did. But anyway, apparently the derailleur was bent. He did have to... There was a bend in the derailleur or the linkage, or we had to use that expensive tool to bend, like the fork back. I forget what the hell it's called. And he fixed that, so it was worth him doing that. Okay, there we go. Look at that. There we go. We had a late night walker over there. Okay. But anyway, so now it goes through all the gears well, except going from gear 7 to gear 8. It takes a while to get to gear 8. So that's kind of pain in the butt. So over here to my left, I'll try to shot in, is my daughter's middle school. I don't know if we're gonna get to that. I'm trying to make this more inviting. Adjust our cameras. I don't know what you're gonna see here. There's much here. Okay, so we're gonna go past what the first big Strava run is soon. So I'm past Bloomingdale Avenue School on Bloomingdale Avenue, which was my youngest daughter's school. It's the K-2 school. Then we'll go by the Orange Avenue pool and go behind the Orange Avenue school in Cranford, which is grade 3 through 8. But before we do that, we're gonna go to do... Oh yeah, I'm wearing 4-pound construction boots while I do this, because Zippy's gonna zippy. Okay, so okay, we got some bumps, but I got an ass. I have no suspension. I have an ass. Okay, there we go. Okay. Stay down low. Try to beat my PR. This is the Strava segment. Okay. So I've done... I can usually break 20 miles an hour. I'm probably doing about 20. 22 at this point. As it becomes less of an incline, it'll go down, probably settle down 18, 16 by the time I have to hit the stop sign. Probably killing my time here, but Zippy loves you all 3,000. Okay, gonna go down a gear once again. So, okay. So we're gonna take a rolling stop through the stop sign. Now we're gonna go by the pool over here. We'll show you the pool. So going through woods now. I guess I'm gonna have to improve my lighting situation or turn on HDR or something. Get a better view of this stuff. It's an experiment. Anyway, I've been doing this one. Okay, so hopefully, so there's somebody's backyard. Here, this is Orange Avenue pool. Okay, I don't think I have any focus. I don't think anyone's getting anything except for listening to me. So, anyway, I'm going to stop going through the parking lot and onto the bike path. So, I'm about to go on a bike path here. Ooh, we got an oncoming car here. What are you doing here? You a cop car or something? Cop gonna come looking for me? Can't catch me in the bike path. Anyway, okay. Neighbor's line here. So anyway, so apparently newer. Yeah. So anyway, wonder what that is. Well, I guess he can go that way and see me, but whatever. Cop gonna go off road to stop an idiot. Oh, anyway, so this is a little bumpy here. This is like the whole reason I actually looked up my ideal tire pressure. I don't know if I got it right, but Zippy definitely has to check his tire pressure again. Oh, maybe they overdid it. Anyway, okay, there we go. Oh, at least we have a view here. So we're behind Art Avenue School. Now it's gonna be Ballard Lane or something. Past this, so now it's gonna be a bunch of little bike paths interrupted by street crossings. So unfortunately this is a Strava segment, which I think is stupid because it encourages people, including me, to be a little risky. You're right, but obviously I execute. Well, it's pretty late at night, so I can see oncoming cars pretty well. So I'm gonna take some liberties with my rolling stops because I know I can stop well. I know my equipment, but know yourself. This is, once again, I know what the hell I'm doing here. Don't try this at home. Okay. Kind of wondering. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna go by some woods, and we're gonna go through. So this is just literally a bike path between two people's houses, basically. And then over here, a stop sign, right? You saw there was an intersection over here. This is just a crosswalk. So theoretically, I'm supposed to dismount my bike over there. There's somebody's bike over there. I wonder what happened to their bike. I wonder what happened to them. There's no person, so I don't know. I'm not gonna touch that. Another one over here. Okay, so we're past another intersection, another street we just crossed. Okay. Now, okay, I think I will get off and show you. So there's a ride called Past the Drug Dealer's House. Okay, so there's this thing over there. I'm not going to go too fast, even though I have a good speed here, because I have one of those yellow things over there. Let's see. This is okay. So this is the last of it. Yeah, why not? The last of it. Okay. Okay. Now this is basically a straight run. I think one stop sign, and then there's a right turn, and that's a straight run to a little wooded path, which is kind of cool. Maybe I'll try to do that during like more daylight. Maybe I'll do a morning run where you guys can see stuff. But anyway, this is all just suburban houses and stuff. I'm gonna have to get a better setup here, but I'm hoping people are enjoying this. I'm hoping this is doing stuff. But I promise I'll stop at this shop, right? I promise we'll go in. We'll be a YouTuber in the shop, right? We'll walk around with our camera. You know, whatever. Listen, you get people to watch this. Get enough people to watch me doing this stupid stuff. I can monetize it just a little bit. Not like quit my job, monetize it. Just, you know, make $100 a month or whatever. I can buy a GoPro. Okay. Yeah, I can justify whatever. Okay. Oh, was I on 60 year that whole time? Maybe that's why I felt so zippy clipping through. Yeah, but anyways, not I'm in 7th year. So now I'm like, there we go. Finally shift to 8th gear. Okay, this is called past the drug dealer's house. I'll stop and show you drug dealer's house. I'll dismount the phone and all that. It's just 2 really nice houses owned by some obvious Italian Americans. Got a Virgin Mary in one of them. Got a Trump flag. One of the guys in masonry owns the masonry company, you know, cement. Hey, listen, I'm half Italian, quarter Sicilian, quarter Napolitan. My grandparents had to elope because of that. So I'm allowed to say certain things about Italian Americans that, you know, you might consider stereotypical. Because, you know, whatever. Anyway. Okay. Anyway. I wonder, we'll stop here. So. Okay. Now we're going to do this. Here we go. Lights up. Probably some cameras here, okay? So, we got a dead end sign over there, no trespassing and stuff, right? It's really nice house, really nice. You know, I'm not going to stop here too late. They might ask questions. Okay, now we're entering the parkland. So basically they own by the dead end. So land in Cranford, including my house, is like this, where you just kind of own a dead end. Some of these dead ends, mine is not one of these, you know, leads to like, it's not really a dead end because it turns into a no vehicle access, you know, walking bike path. And this kind of is sort of like that, right? So this is Novahegan Park, and when we come out of this, we'll be in Kenilworth, I believe. Now if this was a little more light, I might actually not do my normal thing, but I might actually take you to another path, but it's going to be super dark in that path. But then maybe you might see a bat ducking me. Okay, so I'm going to slow down at a few points here because some walkways get really narrow. But once again, I know this path very well. Okay, we got some bumps here. So okay, so I do. So this gets really narrow. So I go down a gear. You know, on a coast, but I don't want to shake too much when I finally start moving again, because, you know, I guess I wobble a little bit when I push too hard. I don't know what's normal and not normal. Should probably, like, I could do with some coaching on how. So to our right is Springfield Avenue. This is or this, yeah, this is actually probably Kenilworth Boulevard, which is going to turn into Springfield Avenue. So we're going to make a left turn, basically. Springfield Avenue goes north in Cranford till it intersects with a road that is on, if you make a left turn, it continues to be Springfield Avenue, and it's right, it's Kenilworth Boulevard over here. Okay, got some cars here. I'm going to shut my mouth here. Don't want to. Okay, cool, we're past that. Okay, so to my left there's a soccer field and stuff. To my right there's Springfield Avenue in Kenilworth. So anyway, so Cranford and Kenilworth are both in Union County, New Jersey, and we'll be passing by, but we won't actually see. Maybe we will see the back of, actually, depending how far I take this ride. We'll see Union County College, which has a great, like, fine woodworking program, apparently, and carpentry maybe carpentry programming. I know a guy who makes furniture who graduated school there. You can get a assistant physical therapy degree there. So that's an associate degree that lets you work under a physical therapist. Basically, I know someone who did that there. My daughter plans on going there, and hey, that's going to save me a bunch of money, so I'm cool with that. Oh, that was there. I missed that turn. Okay, we're going to take the long turn. This is okay. Doesn't really do much. Okay. Okay, no. Low gear. So this is where Springfield becomes Springfield. That intersection over there. There was a little shortcut I usually take, but yeah, shit happens in the dark. No motor vehicle signs over there posted. Maybe we'll see some deer. Oh, these bumps keep knocking my light down. Yeah, maybe if there's deer. So one thing I do worry about here is deer, because you know, just like a car's headlights, you know. I mean, I have more control. I can stop sooner, but they might stare at me. You know, and who knows? The buck might be in heat, might charge me. You know, for whatever reason. If I become a threat to his mate, I think that's the thing that bucks do. Not that I would, you know, I just might stand between, literally find myself standing between him and his doe, and obviously, while I mean no harm, and actually, you know, he's just going to perceive that. He's not going to be like, I can't like, oh, you love it. I'm just, you know, he's whatever. He's a buck. He's a deer. Can't talk reason with deers. Okay, so now we're in the parking lot. This is the kind of like the main part of No Mohegan parking. We'll stop here. Let's take a stop here. Okay, so let's see. We'll check our chat now. Cool. Okay, what do we got here? The parking lot. Bucks don't go in heat. Okay, bucks do not go in heat. They're the rut over. Okay, thank you, Whisker Dad, for that. For educating us. I don't know. Somewhere over there. Maybe we'll just get closer to the playground. Yeah, we're going to get closer to the playground. We're going to try that. Anyway, across the street. Get a little closer where we can see it. I'll just do that. Pardon me while I... Okay. Anyway, it seems like you can all hear me, though. That's good. If I'm getting comments about my deer comments. Yeah. So they actually do have a deer hunt in this. There's one year when I was here, they had so many deer, they had a deer hunt in this park. And actually, that was years ago. I was riding my other bike, my Huffy bike. Yeah, I almost went into, and I had to stop my bike from going past with all these signs posted, like, you know, don't get shot, stupid person. That's not a hunter. You know, and yeah, like right here, because we don't have, in this part of Cranford, you know, like we don't have a lot of rural land, so this is, my kids have played on this playground. There's another playground back there we won't go on. And then we're going to go around over there. There's going to be a lake, basically. But there's another bigger playground here. Actually, this is a redone playground, so they've never played in that. They've played in that area, but they've redone the apparatus. And one thing I've noticed, for anyone who knows my obsession with fasteners and bolts and stuff, one thing I've noticed about playground apparatus, the new plastic stuff, they all tend to be secure hex or secure Torx. So with hex or Torx with a little dot in the middle, so you need like a slightly different tool to open them. And you can buy secure Torx, and I'm at Home Depot. Even my Home Depot is a very small one. All right, we're going to go through the woods here, basically. There's a pink grove over here. This is just a little circle I make. We'll go around the playground. We'll go around a baseball field. You're probably not going to see much. Okay, so to my right is the lake. There's a little, I don't know if it's a man-made lake or not. They stock it with trout, and there is a little electric fountain that, you know, shoots up some water. So that's to my right. On the left of it. We'll later be on the left of it when we go to take our egress to the park through another underground thing. Anyway. And yeah, the cool thing about this park is, yeah, I've been around it, all kinds of like late 9 stuff. Never had to worry about, never encountered like any kind of, you know, drug dealers or criminals or kind of stuff that people warn you not to go to the park after midnight about. I mean, I don't want my kids hanging out here, but it's empty. So for whatever reason, my neighborhood's safe. You know, I'm sure the police will tell you it's them. I'm sure people just say, well, there's not a lot of poverty in my part of Union County, so, you know, no one's forced into a life of crime in the park after midnight. I don't know if that's kind of profitable crime, but anyway, I'm glad I can drive here late at night, go through this. So anyway, so we're gonna go through here. Did not see any deer tonight. I do see a lot of deer around here. This time though, I do see, and it's a thing I always do worry about, like hitting one and going flying. If they can screw up a car's radiator. Imagine if I'm going 20 miles an hour on my bike through one, I'll go flying. You know, and then I'll probably try to get up and get mad and chase after the deer and euthanize them with my bare hands. Okay, so now we have the lake to our left. Pond or lake or whatever. Not sure what it is. Okay. Okay. Now normally I go through this during the day. I can't go this fast because I got to duck people. Because this is a very heavy walk path. But I gotta go all this way because I can't go into that street over there to get to this next kind of egress. You'll probably see some yellow cones. Because that started construction like a week after I got my bike. They're redoing that, and in order to not go through some dirt of, and you know, who knows, I don't know what stage it's going to be in at any given day. Just past couple weeks I could have just probably rode through with just, you know, dirt, but they'll be a big bump or something, you know, the time I go through. So as you can see, all those construction pylons over there stopping from going to the road, but this is still a little strip of asphalt if I go past all that where people are when I go during the day, which granted I rarely go during the day anymore, but every once in a while I'll do a 30-minute lunch ride. So anyway, here we go. We're now going through a nice wooded path. Appreciate that this path, like the one I got into Norman Hegan Park with, was just like I could hang out all here in the summer, you know, noon sun, and not you know, get a sun. Maybe I would, but anyway, the point is, this is covered. Not, you know, this is shaded. There's definitely a few degrees cooler during the noon sun than the rest of my route, due to the direct tree cover. Now I could make a left there and go over a bridge I have to walk over, which, you know, would just be wouldn't really be necessary this time of night. I could right over it, without fear of anyone seeing me or anyone bumping into me, and I would see them because, obviously you're gonna see the lights. But anyway, I'm not. I'm gonna go down on Springfield Boulevard, and then we're gonna Centennial towards Lincoln, and we're gonna head to ShopRite. Yeah, so I guess we're not gonna do the big hill. I don't think the big hill's gonna be that entertaining to do. I would like to test dive on that big hill, but I need to go up and down it a few times. Okay, so we're gonna go down to 6th gear. So this is kind of a busy road. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, so now we're gonna go in we're gonna pass through like the heart of downtown Cranford. There are gonna be lights. So because I did find a riding group with different levels, and I'm not fast enough on the high hills to be in the sea level, but I want to get better at the hills and I have a catch-22 there. And the hills are kind of far away from my house and not where I want to be late at night, because it's even more far away from, I'm not, even when I'm in the park, I'm only, as long as I can grab my cell phone, cop cars will be there within a minute, ambulance within 5 minutes. But if I go up there, who knows? Once I cross 22, it gets a little more mountainous. Might be 10 minutes before the, night shift cop comes. If I do fall, Anyway, the point of all that is, I'm trying to be in the lowest gear possible, even on, the slight hills I get around here, where I normally go into like 6th gear. So I only go downshifting when I have to like stop or start quickly. But like I try to when it's just, there's a long gradual incline where I'm just feeling tired, where I normally go down to 7 to the 6, I would try to stay in 8 as long as possible. Okay, and here we go. Yes, I do have a reflective vest on. I have a rear light. I don't think I turned on my, I left the light, my second rear light. So I have a rear light in the back of my bike, which is on. I don't have the light in the back of my helmet. I left that at home. That was a mistake. Anyway, so now we're going through like some historic houses in Cranford, right around downtown. So Cranford was settled before the Revolution. I want to say 1732, but I'm just 17 something. Well before the Revolution. I don't know if it was, yeah, probably not by, so I'm pretty sure Jersey was part of New Amsterdam, which later became New York, when the British showed up and told Peter Stuyvesant, hey, look, we can kick your ass, you can give up. And he made it, and the British made a stubborn Dutchman not be stubborn. Basically, which is amazing. Speaking of the Dutch are very big on bike infrastructure. Okay. Some emoji's kind of terrifying. Deer will run from you. Yes, 99% of the time deer do run from me. I do agree with that, Whisker. I'm worried about when they don't. That's been my experience. I'm just worried when they don't. I've seen deer run in front of cars around that area when I was walking. Okay, now we got a car behind me, but we got to make a left turn. So we're gonna get big. We're gonna go fast. We're gonna use his lane. He's respecting me. Okay. Now, one thing I do want to get, safety equipment. They have lights, red rear lights for bikes that just detect when you're decelerating. They just have an accelerometer in them, and then they get brighter. They become just, they basically operate like brake lights, purely from having an accelerometer in them. Anyway, we're going to make a left and a right, basically over here. So this is North Avenue. To my right over here, we'll have, not too far from the Cranford train station. To the left is the Riverside Dive Bar, which is the egress of the back parking lot when I go North Avenue down. When I'm going from Garwood into Cranford, I usually go into the North Avenue parking lot of the train station and end up out by this bar over here. I'm going to go forward a little bit. I hope I'm not distracting the sensor. Yeah, so I have an aluminum bike, so the sensor does not work. So, okay, that's turning red. Good. Okay, maybe I should go down a gear or two. Yeah, I'm going to go down to 6. So I can start quicker. Okay, there we go. Now we're back to starting. Okay, we're good now. Okay. So now we're going to make a right onto Centennial. Okay. Now, if I wanted to make this a little longer, I could take Centennial longer than I do, but I'm going to turn on Lincoln, and the reason I don't is because I basically have to go past an entrance ramp for the Garden State Parkway. There we go. Okay. Thank you. That was respectful, Mr. Dodge, Charger, Magnum, whatever you were, Challenger. I think that is the... Okay. Why did that train blow its horn so loud late at night? Yeah. Probably scared my wife because we're pretty close to the train. Okay. So now we're uphill and we are going up a gear. And we're going to try to go 7th. We're going to try to do this in 8th if it lets me. I'm in 7th now. It's not shifting down. My shifter is an 8. Okay, now I'm an 8. Oh, that's a burn. So we're going to pass by Calabria Pizza, which is my second favorite pizza place. There's finally one good, real thin crust Neapolitan style place. Sonny's Pizza. I think Sonny's in Cranford on, we're not going to pass it, but it's on Raritan Road, a little before Walnut Avenue, for those that know the area. Anyway, there we go. Got a bike with us, got another car. Thank you. And we're gonna now turn on a Lincoln. Okay, so Calabria's, if I kept going, we'd be right by Calabria's. This is Lincoln, I don't know if it's Street, Avenue, Park, something. I don't know. Anyway, this is part 3 downhill. Yeah, definitely hitting 18 miles an hour. Probably if I pushed, I get to 20 here. Well, definitely need a water break when I get to the shop, right? So I do have water bottles on order. Probably not right wise to run test plus miles without water, but okay. Got a lot of traffic going on there. I've actually never seen that many cars come through on Lincoln, but ever. Whether I'm riding, driving, or any of that. But I guess I wouldn't notice 3 cars and think a big deal if I was driving. When I'm biking late at night. Okay. So now so that's Walnut. Now we're gonna all the way down Walnut. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna basically go down Walnut. We're gonna go through a little shopping center with a Whole Foods and Michael's and PetSmart and some other stuff. We're gonna go behind that. Then there's the shop right next to that. We're gonna stop at the shop right. The shop right will be open. Okay, so I'm in 6th gear now. I did go down to 6th gear for this, or 7th or 6th or yeah, 6. Remember when we were a kid, you know? Remember when our Dureros didn't like have clear indexes when we were kids? Like you just like there was no click. On those Toys R Us bikes, like we just Anyway, speaking of Toys R Us bikes, so I actually had an issue with my pedals not turning too well, and I pulled while I'm trying to get the pedals to come back together again. I put the pedals from my old Huffy in this one, which seemed to spin just fine. Not like those were low-end Specialized pedals. I don't think even when they work great, the low-end Specialized brothers are great. I'm sure the ones with the tacks or the toe clips or the the clips for the cleats or any of those things, I'm sure those are all great. So to my right is Walnut Avenue School, I believe. Yes, Walnut Avenue School. And then after that is before that, I forget what, there's also the Cranford Synagogue. Don't know much about it. I think it's Reformed. I'm definitely not Orthodox, but so Reformed, yeah. Should be very doubtful as conservative. Because I never see people walking to it. As conservative, at least some of the people would walk to it, right? I've never seen anyone. But if I would drive past it, on Shabbat, and it was conservative, there would be a not insignificant amount of people walking. Anyway, so we're gonna go now down Walnut. So we're gonna go under the Garden State Parkway. Okay. Oh. There's two people. Okay, so I passed two people huddled around a stroller. It looks like one of those, strollers that could be a bike, that could convert to a bike trailer things. I don't know. They were looking a little suspicious, but I'm a 40-year-old dude riding my bike late at night, so I'm not going to judge, but definitely one trick people use when they case houses and stuff, but they do this more during the daytime. Wouldn't make sense to do so at night. Is you take a baby pram or whatever, you cover it up so you can't really see that there's a baby in it, and you walk around, taking the baby for a walk, and that's your excuse for walking around. That doesn't raise suspicions, and you go case houses or whatever, that you go back and steal them. Anyway, that's the thing. So we're gonna stop by the ShopRite soon, read your comments and stuff. We'll walk inside a ShopRite, all that. So I'm shifter. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So going from 7th to 8th, definitely problem. So over here we have, I believe it's called 750 Walnut. I forgot. So every city in New Jersey, every municipality in New Jersey is obligated to have certain affordable housing. And basically any developer just has to buy a tract of land, fill out a form saying, it's going to be for affordable housing. And then in theory, it can't be voted down, except that the zoning board can vote it down. So, basically what happens is, in my town, is that every time some developer tries to do this, the townsfolk get together, vote it down, and then they get sued. The town gets sued because, the developer says, well, you have to let me do it legally, and it goes to court, basically, and get overridden, and then there's, just a giant waste of money. But that's, 750 Walnut, we just passed it. That's going to be affordable housing. I don't like that the housing is there because it's far away from public transit, and I feel like it's going to increase traffic, but my wife feels that they're going to get in the parkway. They're going to go down Raritan Road by the parkway, so it's not going to affect, the central drag of Cranford. But anyway, that's a complex discussion that probably should be had, not on a bicycle, that should be had, in a ShopRite parking lot. So anyway, we're going to make a right. We're going to go behind. This is Clark Commons is the name of the shopping center, because we're in the town of Clark now. which is where my parents live, actually. I could, in theory, stop by, ring their doorbell. It wouldn't be that far. I mean, certainly. So anyway, we're now behind. So I never see a lot of trucks here late at night by the Whole Foods. I see a lot of pallets. But yeah, I see a lot of activity at the Whole Foods. So I just make a circle here basically because it's just a nice place to make a circle. A lot of wood crates there and stuff. I would love to have the time to and by the way, people, anyone's watching, there will soon be there'll soon be a chance to for me to stop and read stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of wooden pallets and stuff here. Oh, here's a cop. Let's hope he doesn't. Okay, so I'm gonna make myself scarce since there's that cop back there. Don't want him asking me no questions. So normally I would go behind the Party City, but just in case he feels like turning around and stuff, or seeing if I'm still there, just in case he's deciding if he sees me again that he'll put his lights on, have to talk to him, you know, let's not do that. Okay, so we're gonna do this is the one time I actually do always go on the sidewalk during this thing. This one part over here to get to, and that road's just a little busy. I could, you know, I just feel it's not worth it, and this is pretty empty, so I just go on this little patch of sidewalk, which is very narrow. I would never do this at speed during the day. I do end up, since I ride with my daughter now, I do go on the sidewalk. Okay, so that car's a lot more. So now we're gonna go over here. Okay, maybe we'll take you back to the Walgreens. Okay. Anyway, so that chip, chip, chip is like the blind people crosswalk signal. Anyway, so okay, so we're gonna go, and by the way, anyone who's still with me, I do thank for taking this journey with me. I'll try to get better at it. Like, I'll try to be more entertaining. Hopefully, like, there'll be some daylight stuff here. So we're gonna go behind the shop right now, a little bit. So there's a lot of trailers just parked there, right? There's like, look at this whole row of trailers. Some of them are refrigerated, some not. I think they just depend on them for storage. I've never seen a supermarket with so many trailers always parked here, but that seems to be relatively, you know, supermarket I grew up in the parking lot, because there was no like rear area for it. There was no like, the loading dock was like in the parking lot, and I remember just the entire childhood there was just always like I never saw a tractor trailer separated from each other at that point in my life, but except I saw that trailer always there, right? And I'm sure maybe like 11 o'clock at night the truck swapped out or something. You know, I don't know how it worked. Anyway, so there's some other stuff. There's Twinboro Physical Therapy, cleaners, stuff going on over here. Okay, just ran over a water meter, or you know, where they bury the water meters. Obviously I didn't, you know, a little like manhole, access hole, well, hand hole. Okay, there we go. Let's go do this now. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna stuff. We're gonna support the institution of self-checkout, because we know Zippy loves that shit. We know Zippy loves that shit. Okay. We're gonna turn off our lights, pocket them. I guess I left my glove. I think I left the other glove by my car. Mm-hmm. I guess I really don't need it. No one's gonna steal my rear light, but alright. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we grab our cheap bike lock, unlock it with a key. I got it. No. We're just gonna unplug. I'm gonna unplug the wires. Take it with me. Let's see what we got here. You should get some light sensor. Yeah, I'm literally. Did you not see the lights? I have a rear light. Like, what are you talking about, Whisker? Like, you literally. Anyway, forget it. We're just going to go through all the end caps, look for anything catching my eye. Poland Spring. No energy drinks. No Monster. Let's get our other phone over here. And I did not start it. Damn. Okay, now recording's right. Stop. Coconut water. Okay. For hydration. Expensive. Okay.
79. Have you scanned your frequent shower card?
Not gonna enter my phone number for you guys.
Card scanned.
Okay. Going.
Insert cash or select payment type. Use PIN pad to complete transaction.
Okay.
Thank you for shopping.
Okay. Let's go reverse it. Go sit here. Okay, now we're gonna drink our coconut water. Get a phone. Oh, motion. I passed motion activated lights. Why would I want, Whisker, why would I want motion activated lights on my bike? Oh, I think you meant the brake light, yeah. So, there are red lights you can get for your bike with an accelerometer that will detect rapid deceleration and basically be a brake light. It'll be instead of, being hooked up to like a brake wire. Yeah, that's what I want to get. Yeah, so when I stop. Yeah, brake light, yeah. I've never seen ShopRite this active this time. But I've never been here, and I guess Friday's a little more active. Anyway. Yeah. I always had the full quart of coconut water. But I do have my water bottle cages coming tomorrow. Let's go over to the bike and show you what I got. So I got it for $100. This was a little bent. I had the shifting problem. That was actually free to fix. The pedals weren't great, but I can fix them once I figure out how to refasten them. But these are actually off my Huffy, but the original ones were already plastic. But these rivets were basically ripped off. The two bottom ones are good. So I get regular rivets, but it's just really regular rib nuts. Threaded rib nuts. That's all they are. So I bought some rib nuts. I'm gonna wait for. Let me go. I'm gonna wait for Labor Day as per with Harbor Freight coupon to get the rib nut rivets that are. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna plug back in the microphone when I get back on. Might disconnect for a second. I'm gonna check my battery. Oh, yeah, I got pretty good battery. Okay, that's awesome. So I don't know if I didn't hit start on this thing or because I did my my other phone. I thought I hit start. Now it's going. Yeah, guys, it doesn't matter, right? Anyway, let me turn this off. Off now. Let me retouch the back so that. No, it's my fault for not. So, anyway, I wanted that. So that's a bike computer thing, but I just want that because I can record and upload to Strava when it reconnects. And apparently, I'm going to record half this ride, which is okay, I guess. I just. I rotate the device. I get it. Rotate the device. I'll get back in now. Okay, back in here. Put that one back in there. Oh my God. Headphones on. There we go. So that's our light, our rear light. 1 for low, 2 for high, 3 for blinking. So blinking is a day function to maximize visibility. So we're just going to keep it on high. I guess low is actually okay for super late. Just like, I think like, yeah, I think actually, yeah. When it's pitch dark, it's actually okay to go low. You don't want to create the rear. And then this, if I hit it twice, let me go through the modes. It can blink. Let me put on its brightest. Got it. And then my keys. Okay. Oh no. Uh-huh. I wonder at this point. Maybe it might make sense just to point the camera at me for the ride home. I don't know if there's anything particularly interesting. No, yeah, we're gonna do it the whole way. We'll do it. We'll try it this way. We're gonna keep the camera this way. Maybe we'll switch between the two. Anyway, I usually take one more circle around the back lot or something when I do this. Okay. Okay. So over there is the exit. We'll take a. You'll look at me for a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if this is interesting. Anyway, yeah, it's just so dark here. Actually, yeah. Maybe if I lower the angle. So, yeah, you know, we'll just reverse. We'll push the button. We'll push the button. Reverse it. Okay. Why do we know? Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe we'll switch if it gets super dark again. Okay. Well, the problem with riding in jeans is sometimes the crotch just like
get stuck. Uh-huh. Anyway, so to my left is Central Avenue. And yeah. So we're gonna go back through here, this way, and hopefully, maybe I should have just left the. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta get a second. I guess if I'm gonna do this regularly, I gotta get a second cell phone mount for my handlebar. So I probably have to go to AliExpress and get one of those handlebar extensions, or just Amazon. So I'm deciding maybe I shouldn't buy from AliExpress to save a few bucks all the time unless it really makes sense because of all the waste. Like, I mean, the packaging there is, just excessive package, lots of plastic, lots of, inefficient shipping because it's like an individual guy doing that. I mean, is Bezos, not letting his workers, urinate, or have pee breaks, or they have to urinate on the job. But at the same time, while it's the minimum amount of cardboard for this kind of level of individualized packaging for sure. It's certainly much better than all the waste of AliExpress. Although I wish Amazon would just pick up all your cardboard, take it back maybe, break it down, reuse them. I wish there was an option. Now sometimes. Now I could go up that way, but I'm not going to. And the reason I'm not going to is basically a little dangerous. Okay, so we're gonna go up Walnut. Is that what I normally do? Yeah. I go back up Walnut. So yeah, if I go that way up and go into Westfield, the problem with going to Westfield is basically there's a hill, I think, over the parkway or over, anyway, it's a high hill where I feel like I'm blind and it's very narrow and a car might hit me coming right over the hill, not realize it. They're going too fast. Okay, so that's turning. We're gonna sneak here. Oh wait, I'm not here. I want to go straight because that's not the left turn beyond Walnut. That's into the golf course. I forgot which golf course that is. Not Galloping Hills. I know a mini golf. Anyway. Yeah, I'm definitely doing 7 even though I'm an 8. Come on. Shifting 8 already. And this is a much better problem to have than, and there we go. What the hell? We'll do it. Yeah, a little crazy. Not a little close. Well, the samurai who fears not death is invincible. I mean, that was not insane, but I knew I was gonna make it, but yeah, maybe a little closer than I should have cut it. Okay, so now we're going up a hill on 8. We're going to try to stay as long as possible. There's some nice ups and downs here. Now, the problem here is if I go on the shoulder, people are parked in the shoulders. But the road is quiet enough where I can hear the cars behind me, and sometimes, here, I can still be mostly in the shoulder or whatever. But the problem is, of course, and I'll say this, as big and heavy though the newer cars are, they tend to have reflectors in the bottom of them that really really have fluorescence. Okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now, we're about to go downhill under the parkway. And I want to hit this super hard. So, keep my momentum up through the ups of this. So now we're going north on Walnut Avenue, back towards Cranford. Downhill. Okay. Now with the valley. Okay. Hope that was gravel, not glass I ran. Oh well. Retire, I really don't care what the actual reason is. Okay. We're down to sevens. Keep our momentum up. Yeah, so I definitely need so if I'm gonna do this, we need to be able to have like another cell phone mount to use my other cell phone, which is, just the bike computer app. And this running the camera. I'm glad you guys are all along with me. Maybe we can make this a bigger thing. Yeah, decelerar. Oh, yeah. But I should get the yeah. So I die a tragic death. I know. What if okay. Yeah, what if I don't know. I think I don't enjoy. I'm an okay now. I don't know. So, yeah, so now I got a car behind me, but it wasn't coming up too fast, so I was comfortable doing that. Looked like another car parked on the shoulder ahead of me. This is, just perfectly legal. Just mostly empty shoulder because, there are no parking. There's a corner, yeah, there's a corner. Okay. I mean, could we build in some bike lanes here? For sure, or just have an overnight parking? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to start that. I don't know if anyone cares. Like, I did find that bike group, but everyone there drives to the bike shop parking lot to meet. These are not people that, these people drive to their hikes, drive to their biking spots, and that's fine. And and there's some. It's like they buried something in the road over here. There's a big. Looks like it came at it with a, absol cutter blade. It's like a 1-2 inch kerf in here. So the left of mine is the Cranford Library in Walnut Street, and the Cranford Recreation Center. Yeah, growing up in Queens, it's just so weird how these little towns have like their own pools and stuff that you pay electricity to be part of. It felt like the communist state to me, like having the government provide, that kind of stuff. And oh yeah, we're gonna go this way. Okay, so we're gonna go that way. So I could go up that way down South Avenue. But we're actually gonna take the bike path back. Okay. Well, do that. Or we can, yeah. Actually, I don't think that actually saved us much. Should have just made a turn on South Avenue. Maybe we should have went on North Avenue. Anyway, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna pass by on our that's the Cranford train station. Okay, light was yellow. We made it. Completely legal. To our left, to our right now is Pastos's, where I get my raviolis. I don't cook them that much. I found a ravi. Okay. Okay. Got a 7-Eleven to our left. So I didn't take the full bike route. Somebody like say I'll buzz you. Okay, and now we're gonna go under the New Jersey Transit Raritan Valley line, slightly west of the Cranford, east of the Cranford station. Yeah, east. And we're gonna go up. What is this? This is Centennial. We're back on Centennial, and now we're gonna go right onto North Avenue. Okay, we're gonna be able to cross over there. We're gonna get big. We're gonna go try to go by the Episcopalian Church. Will the timing be good? This is one of those really risky moves because I don't want to stand there and stop and wait to make this turn, but this puts me in a much safer place if timing does work. So it's a risk for increased safety. One of our many local after dark teenage bikers, we've only counted one of. This is kind of late for them, but no helmets and no lights. On a weeknight, on a non-Friday, on a school night, although I mean it's summer, but whatever. On a Monday through Thursday, I will encounter up to sometimes like a pack of 20 of them. The only times I ever see them with lights are the girls, and that's only been in 3 instances, 2 of which were using their cell phones as lights. And I feel like they were out much later than they normally were. One actually had a proper bike light, but yeah, and something I need to get these kids to fix and go all old man zippy on, you know. Anyway, we are going up a slight grade. I think we're doing, but we're going to try to keep it. We're going to go a little slower than we normally do. I think what we'll do is we'll go down to Springfield. We won't do another loop back to Bloomingdale. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. Let's try to make this a better thing. If I can get more people to watch. Yeah, and I'll figure out maybe do some day rides. I think I'm gonna do a morning ride tomorrow. I gotta go get my wife some coffee. Might go to the hardware store. Might can basically drive past where I rode bike path. Oh no, actually, or I might. Actually, I probably will take the car tomorrow. I gotta go to a birthday party with the kids. Okay. 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 Anyway. Anyway. And my chain fell off. In a group ride, you're supposed to yell mechanical at this point. Not chain, mechanical. When everyone stops, waits for you. Anyway. Maybe I should get a little more off the road before I do that. Let's get off the road. Uh, uh, okay. I just, you know, I don't know if I skipped too many gears down and up. That's why it popped off. Riding too hard. I don't know. Anyway. We're gonna go back down my street. Oh, obviously I show up. Duh. No, we're gonna totally. Duh. 100%. Obviously, duh. So I don't know. This is sort of weird. Do I go down there? Someone walks on me. This is totally a thing. Yeah, literally, I don't know. Let's just do it. You've never been to a car. Yeah, it's totally a car. Every dojo. I don't think, actually, Cesario does not. Alright, there we go. So look at that. What do we have here? That's the glove. If the glove does fit, you must have quit. I actually use those jack stands as bike jack stands. I turn my bike upside down. They have like, instead of a clamp on things. Anyway. Anyway. Whoever stayed on, I see two of us have stayed on. Thank you. Thanks for watching. And yeah. Had a lot of fun. And I'm glad I found this. And this will be good for now. And yeah. Let's see. Let's go look if the final part of my ride did make it to Strava. Okay. Yes, it did. Okay, so we're gonna hit the stop over here. And we're gonna hit. Okay. I'm gonna Strava. Updating Strava. So I did 21 minutes time not observed over an hour. Average speed 9.2 miles an hour. 3.3 miles. Elevation currently 174. Calories I burnt 157. I normally burn like 700 calories in this. But you know, just to. And I just like to have this because like I do go for the challenges, so that's why I don't like missing a large chunk over here. But I did take a bunch of small rides today. Okay, 10:46 p.m. Let's look at my. Unfortunately, once I connected something to this, yeah, there's now my max speed, average speed of 11.6 miles an hour, according to Strava. I guess Strava counts it different. They take the same data. I guess it doesn't count the stop as much. Max speed 21.1 miles an hour, which is probably going down that hill over there. And Walnut Avenue from Raritan to South Avenue in Cranford, and I did that in 15 feet. I did in 5:52 today, 13.4 miles an hour. I'm 5:12 all time. Number 3 today, probably 3 out of 3. And the other guy was 16. Okay, 17. So yeah, okay, I gotta work on my dip. But that's a pretty long segment. There's one segment I'm actually the king of. Probably from not a lot of people doing it. Anyway, I'm gonna start taking that route more and eventually become the king of that route if I do that every night. Because the thing is, once you do a route every day, you basically pretty easily become the king of any segment of Strava. So segments are just like little, like just 2 points in a certain direction. If you start in one end and in Strava, it just counts like that, and it competes against people. So you can just like know, you'll find on your route there are certain segments, like there's a segment past the conservation center. That's where I said I was shutting up in the beginning of the ride. Anyway, we're gonna sign off now. Anyway, enough of that. Have a good night all.